Think you need to wait for warm weather to start growing vegetables? Think again. These 10 veggies thrive in early spring, even when it's still chilly outside. Some vegetables actually grow better in cool weather and can handle a bit of frost. Planting early means faster growth, sweeter flavors, and fewer pests. In this video, we'll cover 10 easy veggies you can plant right now for a head start on your garden. Let's dive in. 10. Lettuce. Lettuce is one of the easiest and fastest vegetables to grow in early spring. It thrives in cool temperatures and can handle light frost, making it perfect for planting as soon as the ground is workable. One of the best things about lettuce is that it keeps growing after you harvest. Instead of pulling the whole plant, you can just pick the outer leaves and let the inner ones continue to develop. This way, you get a continuous supply of fresh, crisp greens for weeks. For best results, plant lettuce in moist, well-draining soil with plenty of sunlight. If the weather starts getting too warm, provide some shade to prevent the leaves from turning bitter. There are many varieties to choose from, including romaine, butterhead, and loose-leaf lettuce, so you can experiment with different textures and flavors. Whether you're making salads, sandwiches, or wraps, homegrown lettuce is always fresher and tastier than store-bought. 9. Beets. Beets are an easy-to-grow root vegetable that thrive in cool weather, making them perfect for early spring planting. They are fast-growing, versatile, and packed with nutrients, making them a great addition to any garden. Beets can be used in a variety of ways, roasted, in salads, or even juiced for a health boost. For the best flavor and texture, harvest beets when they reach about 2 inches in diameter. If they grow too large, they can become tough and lose their sweetness. A great bonus, beet greens are completely edible. You can sauté them like spinach or add them to salads for extra nutrients. Plant beets in full sun with moist, well-draining soil, and keep the soil loose to allow the roots to grow properly. With just a little care, you'll have a delicious and nutritious crop in about 7 weeks. 8. Radishes. If you want instant gratification in your garden, radishes are the way to go. They are one of the fastest growing vegetables, ready to harvest in just 3 to 4 weeks after planting. Radishes are perfect for beginners since they require very little maintenance and grow well in cool temperatures. One of the most exciting things about radishes is their variety of shapes, colors, and sizes. You can grow tiny round red radishes, long white daikon radishes, or even colorful purple and pink varieties. They add a peppery crunch to salads, sandwiches, and stir-fries. Radishes grow best in full sun with well-draining soil. They don't need a lot of space, making them great for small gardens or container gardening. If you plant them in succession every couple of weeks, you can enjoy a continuous harvest all season long. 7. Spinach. Spinach is one of the hardiest greens and can even germinate in frozen soil. This makes it a top choice for early spring planting. It grows quickly and is packed with vitamins, making it a superfood for your garden. You can enjoy it fresh in salads, blended into smoothies, or cooked in dishes like stir-fries and soups. However, spinach hates hot weather. Once temperatures rise, it tends to bolt, produce flowers, and turn bitter. That's why spring and fall are the best seasons to grow it. To keep your spinach tender and sweet, make sure it has moist, well-draining soil and is planted in a spot with full to partial sun. For a steady harvest, pick the outer leaves regularly and let the inner leaves keep growing. With proper care, you'll have fresh spinach ready in just 25 to 30 days. 6. Peas. Peas are one of the best crops for early spring because they can germinate in cold soil and even survive a little snow. They grow best in cool temperatures, making them a great choice for early planting. Peas are also a fun and rewarding crop because they don't take up much space and produce a lot in a short amount of time. There are 3 main types of peas. Sugar snap peas, you eat the whole pod. Snow peas, flat, tender pods perfect for stir-fries. Shelling peas, where you remove the peas from the pod before eating. Some pea varieties grow as vines and need a trellis to climb, while others stay shorter and don't require support. They thrive in full sun and well-draining soil, and if you plant them in succession every couple of weeks, You'll have a continuous harvest throughout the season. 5. Carrots. Carrots are a cool season root vegetable that tastes sweeter when grown in colder temperatures. They take a little longer to mature than some other spring crops, but the wait is worth it. Carrots develop deep, rich flavors when grown in the right conditions, making them perfect for fresh snacking, roasting, or juicing. One of the most important things when planting carrots is spacing. If they are planted too close together, they won't have enough room to grow properly and might turn out small or misshapen. Carrots prefer loose, sandy, well-draining soil, so the roots can grow long and straight. Since they take 60 to 80 days to fully mature, it's a good idea to plant a new batch every couple of weeks for a steady supply throughout the season. With a little patience, you'll have a delicious homegrown harvest. 4. Cabbage. Cabbage is a cold-hardy vegetable that thrives in early spring and can even withstand light frost. In fact, planting it early is key. If you wait too long, the summer heat can cause it to bolt or turn bitter. Growing your own cabbage is rewarding because it's packed with nutrients and can be used in so many ways. Coleslaw, stir-fries, soups, and even homemade sauerkraut. Cabbage plants need full sun and rich, well-draining soil to develop large, firm heads. They take 70 to 120 days to fully mature, so starting them early ensures they are ready before temperatures get too hot. Since cabbage heads can grow quite large, be sure to give them enough space when planting. If you time it right, you'll have crisp, delicious cabbage ready to harvest in early summer. Plus, if you remove only the main head and leave the outer leaves, small side heads may continue to grow for an extended harvest. 3. Broccoli. Broccoli is a fantastic cool season crop that thrives in early spring. It doesn't handle summer heat well, so planting it early ensures a successful harvest before temperatures rise. You can start broccoli from seeds directly in the ground or use transplants to get a head start. Either way, make sure to plant it in full sun with moist, well-draining soil for the best results. One of the coolest things about broccoli, you can harvest it multiple times. After cutting the main head, smaller side shoots will continue to grow, allowing for an extended harvest. This makes broccoli a high-yield crop that keeps giving. Since it takes 70 to 120 days to mature, early planting is key. If you time it right, you'll have fresh homegrown broccoli before summer kicks in. And trust me, once you taste fresh broccoli straight from the garden, you'll never go back to store-bought. 2. Kale. Kale is one of the hardest leafy greens you can grow. It can handle frost, snow, and even near-freezing temperatures without any issues. This makes it a perfect vegetable for early spring planting. Not only is it easy to grow, but it's also one of the most nutritious vegetables out there, packed with vitamins, antioxidants, and fiber. There are different types of kale to choose from. Green kale tends to have a milder, sweeter flavor, while red and purple varieties look more vibrant and add color to your garden. You can eat it raw in salads or smoothies, sauté it, or even make crispy kale chips. Kale grows best in full sun with well-draining soil, and it's a cut-and-come-again plant, meaning you can harvest the outer leaves while letting the inner ones continue to grow. This way, you get a steady supply of fresh greens throughout the season. 1. Potatoes. Potatoes are one of the most rewarding crops to grow in early spring. They can survive light frost and grow underground, making them a reliable choice even in unpredictable weather. Potatoes are also one of the easiest vegetables to grow. You plant small seed potatoes, and in a few months, you can dig up a whole bunch. One important tip for growing potatoes is hilling. As the plant grows, you need to keep covering the stems with soil. This prevents sunlight from reaching the tubers, which can cause them to turn green and develop a bitter taste. Potatoes take 100 to 120 days to mature, so planting them early ensures a summer harvest. And let's be honest, digging up potatoes feels like treasure hunting. You never know how many you'll find until you start pulling them out of the soil. To wrap things up, these 10 vegetables are perfect for early spring planting. They thrive in cool temperatures, grow quickly, and give you a head start on a productive garden. So why wait? Start planting now and enjoy fresh homegrown veggies before summer even begins. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe for more gardening tips.